I'm here today with Lauren Whitfield, who is a recent college grad living and working here in New York City, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions today which could hopefully help you in your job hunt here in the city. Lauren studied English, Religion, and Creative Writing at Salem College in North Carolina and is now working for Gerard William Productions in New York City, which is an event planning corporation. She is also recently starting her blogging career, which can be found at collegecandy.com. So Lauren, what did you study while you were undergrad?
I studied English, Religion, and Creative Writing.
And could you expand on that a little bit, what you focused on in each of those specific topics?
Mostly it was world religions, which I studied because I love learning about religions. It's just something that fascinates me. And I was an English major because I couldn't major in creative writing. So, but I basically had 3 majors, and in my creative writing major, it was mostly nonfiction short stories.
Now, what is your ultimate dream job?
At this point, my dream job is to have a freelance writing career where I can wake up in the morning, make a pot of coffee, and write in my pajamas.
So kind of like Carrie from Sex and the City?
Yeah, I would definitely say that was it. That would be it.
Now, what are you doing for a living right now, and do you enjoy what you're doing? Do you find that it's beneficial in terms of leading up to your ultimate career?
Right now I'm doing a long-term tip reception, but I'm really learning a lot about event planning and learning skills that I never thought I would imagine. And I got my job through a temp agency, and they really just, helped put me into a place where I really fit and where I found people that I got along with, and a place where I enjoyed to work. Even though it's not, what I want to do right now, it pays the bills, and I don't mind waking up and going to work in the morning, and it's a nice feeling.
Now, what's been the greatest experience for you so far living in the city, and what do you think has been most beneficial for you? Has there been anything in specific that has inspired you with your experiences here?
That's a really good question. I think right now it's just at the point where I've actually started to pursue my dream. I really, I had put myself in this position where I wanted to have, my dream job a year after I graduated from college. And I went to my 1-year college reunion, and I didn't have my dream job. I was a receptionist, and it was a couple weeks after that I finally started blogging, and I got 1 blogging job, and now I have 5 freelance jobs. And I just realized that, I don't have to have that dream job, because that dream job, it's turned into something else, and it's turned into something that is more what I want to do and following my passion. So I think it was that day that I first saw my blog go live, and I saw my name up there, and I realized, like, I'm doing this, and I'm doing it, and I'm 23 years old, so that's good.
Great. That's wonderful. And lastly, do you have any advice for everyone out there who is looking to come to the city and find a job and get started in a career of their, choosing, or where their passions lay?
I would say that just stick with it. I mean, sometimes you're going to be really poor, and sometimes you're going to have, a couple dollars to your name, and there are going to be a lot of times where you send out resume after resume and write cover letter after cover letter, because God knows I have written probably, so many of them that I just have a backlog on my computer of cover letters and resumes to send out. But to stick with it, and really, when you're down in the dumps, like, go to a temp agency like I did. I mean, it's a great way. I made 2 of my best friends working at a temp agency, working at a sample sale. And now I have a job where I'm happy and I'm stable. So just really stick with it and keep with your dreams and don't give up. It sounds so corny, but it really is true. I mean, the first year in New York is the hardest. And after that, it just starts to get a little bit easier day by day.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I hope that her information was helpful for you this afternoon. Hopefully some editors at Vogue are actually watching this clip and will pick up Lauren as well in the near future. So stay tuned for future segments in the upcoming weeks at metroboxtv.com.